Let's see what today has in store for us. Fine. I even forget where I was. I know I just killed that bear. So. Where am I at here? Go, Kai.
Hey, I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Envoy, what can I do for you? You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
I've compared our local herbs to the same ones imported from out here. If my findings are accurate, then everything that grows in the living lands is more potent. Everything cures as well as poisons. Of course, all the best ingredients grown in the deadliest part of the jungle, so maybe I should harvest a few and pay someone to grow them through the Republic to see what happens. Or maybe I shouldn't contaminate the mainland until I understand what I'm dealing with. True. Do whatever it takes to bring back the envoy. I know you could used to be the animancer, and if you still have your old equipment, well, some of us are willing to look the other way. If the envoy dies, I cannot guarantee your safety, a friend. What up, Kai? Kai needs some upgrades? Is that... Alright, where we go? What's our mapping the living land? Find a cartographer. Alright. Is that the cartographer over there?
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
That was me, yes. Why?
Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down on their luck Adirans who can't catch a break?
I could try.
Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere.
Do you have a problem with more adherents coming to Paradis?
Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
Not sure why you think I could help with that.
Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Certainly, you could do that part yourself.
No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
All right, I'll talk to Miko.
Thank you, Envoy. God bless you.
I'm still trying to look for the cartographer, though. See the map. Where I gotta go for this cartographer. Sure. What's up, Mike? How are you, man? Somewhere near a cavern on the eastern side. All right.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
Are you drunk?
No, of course I'm not drunk. I'm an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it.
What do you mean the
Something
plants
is
and
happening
animals feel
here.
it?
The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why, or exactly what's doing it. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and a dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
How concerned are you about the scourge?
You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that wildlife here has gone a bit wrong. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it.
And you feel you have the answer?
Possibly, yes. But now I can't begin my tests without my main reagent. I have everything I need, but the most important part, the luminous Adra, to cleanse the souls of the wildlife. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
Maybe there's something we can do to help.
At this point, I'll take any help I can get. My friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
And you think the Adra could cure the affliction?
The people of the Deadfire have been refining Luminous Adra for its health benefits for gods know how long. If anything can cure this affliction, that's it.
If we find your friends, we find the Adra.
Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganef and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name.
Tracking down unsculptured smugglers is our specialty.
I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Not gonna play pirate Yakuza. Equipment upgrade available.
Are you sure this will work?
Good sir, I'd bet my life on it. My formula is the most effective in the living lands.
I've tried 3 of these cures before. Why should yours be different?
In Hawaii?
If I gave my secret out, it wouldn't be special, would it? Now remember, 3 drops every time you wash your hair. Only on the scalp, though.
Why?
You don't want to see the man who put it on his chest.
I know I shouldn't be spending money on this, but I needed to try something.
Oh, dear Oliver. You look like you could use my product. Results in as few as 3 to 8 weeks. Guaranteed. Oh, dear Oliver. You look like you could use my product.
I'm guessing you've never played a Yakuza game. No, I tried them. I tried starting with the first because they're all on Game Pass. I just couldn't get past the dubbing. It was very bothersome. Not for me.
You there. You look like you know your way around. Hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
Do you have any
You
specialty
mean enchanted?
pieces?
No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
Bro, sad face. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to really get into them, but because I had someone at work that just kept talking about how good they were and everything, I just couldn't get. They said they get better afterwards, to where some of them actually, like, I'm not sure. I've never played them, but I just couldn't get past that dubbing. It was weird to me. Are you sure you're not a little jealous?
I just think... Well, maybe. I'm still taller, though. By a hair's breadth, if I stand up straight.
There's a merchant at the docks who sells weapons and armor just like yours.
Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway.
You aren't worried about him undercutting you?
I've already been paid for them. If Walter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do?
Gwyneth sounds like Aloy. I'd like to buy something. I already got. We're in the arcade. I'll keep. There's another quest here. Oh, quest
Envoy.
board.
Are you looking for work by chance? A pleasure, Envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Some more than others. Speak to me when you've got something to turn in.
How did you become the bounty master of Paradis?
Hey, someone had to take the job. Ensuring that these threats to the good people of Paradise are eliminated is my way of helping. I guess I consider it my first steps down a long road to atonement.
I'm sorry, did you say atonement? What exactly happened?
Apologies, friend. But that's none of your concern. I left there for a reason. And now I'm here. And that's all you need to know.
Goodbye.
Be safe out there. You hear?
Oh, these are like monster hunts. These will be awesome. Kind of like in Final Fantasy. Yeah, because they're in Japanese and with English subtitles. I hate the whole Japanese with English at the bottom. A reward will be given for killing Ivory Spinner. See, she is the cause of spider infestation beneath Paradise, and killing her will cut their numbers. She's known to be in her nest in the caves beneath the city. To claim your reward, return with proof of your kill to Aldrich in Paradise.
You're a brave soul, Andre. Spiders are bad enough as it is. Let alone big, mean bastards like Nassim.
Octave the Firebrand. Attention, a reward will be given to killing Octave the Firebrand. He's wanted arsonist and runs bandit gang responsible for numerous killing and robberies. He is known to be at the Godless Ruins in the overgrown frontier northwest of Paradise.
Oh, hot. That's
Raga. A reward will be given for killing the ogre Raga. He took over leadership of Zero tribe and wanted for their recent killings of the town's citizens. He is known to be in the Mercenary Falls, located north of Paradise in the Reach.
going to take on the ogre then? Reckon he's the most dangerous bounty we've got. Be careful.
A reward will be given for killing Tempestus Lundy. Lundy. She is a known smuggler ringleader wanted for numerous crimes against the citizens of Paradise. She is known to be at the ship graveyard on Anders Reach, east of the shantytown.
Tempestuous Luandi caught your eye, huh? Watch yourself. Her aim is as sharp as her wit.
The Yellow Bands. A reward will be given for killing the Yellow Bands. They were responsible for a number of raids on the northern farms and for ambushing travelers to the end of the Emerald Stair. They are known to make camp amidst Perundum ruins in the Paradise.
Ain't many ways into that camp
All
from what I've
right.
heard. You might want to consider trying to find one. A frontal assault would be mighty reckless.
Did I hear a mute? That's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. I gotta find this cryptographer. Oh wait, I was gonna check to see if it put those on the maps. Yeah, it puts those monsters right on the map. That'll be easy to go to.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him now, can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? Charming house.
First week in the Living Lands.
Damn this city. Every day someone new turns up dead.
The underbelly.
You know what you're doing.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
Paradise is getting more dangerous by the hour.
Nothing to see here, Envoy. The situation's under control.
What situation is that?
I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came naturally.
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwine understands. I assume you do too.
That sword is a gesture of trust. Make sure you're using it judiciously.
I am. But there's no shame in taking pride in your work either. You understand what it takes to maintain order. We're going to do great things with you around.
I'm not saying violence is never the answer, but she's a little too keen to deploy it.
It's just so weird after playing Mass Effect all the time because that's Garrus's voice. I don't need that dagger. You heard the bugle again? What is this? Handwriting is harshly slanted, the paper torn, and most letters of the edge sheer force behind the writing. When I told you to hide the hall, I meant somewhere with a locked door. You absolute imbecile fuck. Just a door at all would be better than this. Move it now. You know, I can't be seen with it. If the chest is still there, next check-in, it'll be your casket. Falling penmanship is different, very blocky and primitive. Boss, I can't carry this alone. Creo helped me get it here. You know, before you took care of him. Besides, Ma used to say the best place to hide something was in plain sight. The following handwriting matches the first few sentences. Take care of it before I hide my scratched out. In your several words have been scratched out. Mother scratched out. You useless. The rest of the message is obscured by heavy scratches. A final message is written at the bottom of the paper. World's cramped with this. This wasn't nice, boss. Ma said bad words make bad men. I'm leaving for a while. P.S. You can keep my cut. You usually do anyway. I'm not moving this trunk. That's okay. I took everything anyway. Silver, gold. Already got a common wand. Primal wind, pelt, spear residue. Yeah, I'll take the wand anyway. Go sell it.
stand there. Come in. Baloroc's always open. Sit down. What do you want?
I'm interested in what you know.
If you want information, I've got it. Just a matter of what you'll pay for it.
Alright, what can you tell me for this?
Some Svef user told me he had a vision out by the eastern ruins. Not sure what that's worth to you.
What else can you tell me?
I hear there's trouble out in Thirdborn. They're blocking the roads off, and they won't tell anybody why.
What else can you tell me?
The locals are worried about the steel garrote coming into town. Whatever Wodica wants, she's bound to find it. There's a rumor about a valuable Pargroon stash north of here. You didn't hear that from me, though.
Man, how much does he know? Pay him 5 more.
It's getting more expensive to bring produce in from Fjord. Whatever's going on, that doesn't bode well.
Sounds good. What are you selling?
Baloroc's always open.
It has to be tonight. Why? I've already paid off the guard. Then, Claviger's housekeeper will leave the side door unlocked. I'll go in, you keep watch.
This isn't right. Stealing from a dead man. There's gonna be a curse on that.
Fine. You want to stay poor? That's up to you.
I can't get that area. I know. What the heck? Come on.
Don't just stand there. Come in. Baloroc's always open.
What's wrong with your face?
Do you mind?
Don't get many adherents in here.
Do you mind?
I don't have time for another prospect.
Mind your own business.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time.
Any dwarven smugglers come by here recently? They might have seemed a bit concerned.
Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know.
I assume
Weird looking dude.
If the militia had any formal instruction, they'd get it here.
No. It's kind of nice.
Statler, as you all know, the Adirians are always looking for more and more ways to push our boundaries. Whatever happens, do not give them any ground or footing. We give them an inch, and they won't be satisfied until they've taken us every mile they possibly can. Though they claim to be here to keep the peace, that's just the first step towards the full conquest. This is our city, and it will take us all. It will take all of us working together to make sure it stays that way.
It's when the city was still locked down.
Excuse me? What in the God's name are you talking about?
Think about it. Nobody coming in and out. No smugglers to look out for. No more Deerans coming into the city.
You actually kind of have a fair point there.
Hey, you're a damn good shot, you know that?
Oh, I'm well aware. But thank you. It's very sweet.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
You really want to know the answer to that question?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe it's better that I don't.
Eastern Paradise Gate Beacon. Okay, there it is right there.
Stay out of trouble.
Southern Embrace.
Surprised they let us walk out of here.
What was that? You should be
Oh, no, you don't.
Item quality. Each item and each enemy has a quality tier that indicates common, fine, exceptional, superb, and legendary. Enemies of a higher quality tier, then you always display the skull icon. Be highly resistant to attacks from weapons and abilities. Purchase higher gear from merchants. Upgrade. Oh, I won't have no problem because I'm modded to the max. Yeah, I've already upgraded.
Next one's mine.
Ready for more.
Coming in hot.
Get up there. Over here, brother. Yep.
Stand back. One for you! Is that all you got?
Must be up in town.
Town looks nice from out here.
Looks better inside.
Dream all you want. We're dock folk. Made to live outside those walls.
Maybe you are. I'll write you once I'm rich and famous.
Yours isn't the only ship that's gotten into trouble around here. Can't tell you how many ships have come to a bad end on those rocks.
Get up over there, huh?
Hmm.
You're mine now.
Oh, crap. Get in there. I probably gotta drop full time. Alright, I'm back. See what we can find up here. Looks like there's a bunch up there, whatever it is. Enemies. I need to put a mod on that makes me jump higher. That way your worst nightmare, that's who's here.
This one's mine.
Okay, you want some of the wand? Load that gun.
That's one for us.
Ooh, something's over there. But if I miss that jump. Oh no. Ooh.
Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen.
Yeah. Okay, what do I gotta jump to? Over there? Which way? Down this way, or?
I don't agree with all of your Radiran laws, but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that.
Where's this thing at? Where's this? Oh, there it is, right there. Already got an axe. I've already been here? Oh, that dude's...
Shot. Take your best shot.
I can hear something. Ooh, it's down there. Already got a gun. something in there. Is there something over here?
It's okay. The drop isn't as high as it looks.
Yeah, it is. This journal's written precise, valiant script. Notes scrawled through the margins, outlines the experiments with Loomis Adra, the most recent. Winds out of the northwest, bringing a chill to the bones. Smattering of rain could bring complications, but the equipment is calibrated within the smallest margin of error. My colleagues are gathering as I speak. The greatest minds Paradise has to offer, save one, and even Avalon will come around when she sees our success. This will be a tricky experiment indeed. There are reasons none have succeeded to this day. Location is one of the most elusive traits in a living being, and many see as a factor of space, whereas I am convinced it is a trait of the soul. With the acquisition of Luminous Adra and my theories properly tested and my methods followed to the letter, I am convinced that there will be able to reach into a living being's soul and inscribe their metaphysical location, thereby sending them elsewhere entirely. Should we be successful, let these be my final words. There's nothing more to going than convincing the soul to go. After decades of study, my soul is convinced. Nice.
Got it! Oh, take a breath, folks. Getting out of this alive.
Captain, we're not alone here.
Gods, what else? Hold fire. Maybe they're willing to talk.
Please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Adra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
Hands off that Adra. I'm here to take it to Sapinito.
So were we. I don't think that's possible anymore. We acquired some luminous Adra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradise. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Adra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
I assume acquired means stole.
That's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Adra and hide out in Paradise until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Adra to replace what we lost.
The Falva needs the address. Step aside and you won't get hurt. Why don't you let us handle and her people? Do you really trust?
I'm sorry. But we can't do that. It's a matter of life and death for my crew.
If you don't give up the Adra, we'll be forced to take it. Give us the Adra and we'll get the villains off your back.
If that means what I think it means, I'm all for it. Better odds than we have now. We're supposed to bring the Adra to Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Adra, get it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradise. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
Optional deal with Captain Bernardo. Probably wear that ring. Ah! Wonder what that was there for then. Sorry, Kai. Oh, man. Let's go to B first. Wait, is that fast travel? Where's B? Crap. I need to get back up there somehow. Oh well, I'll try over there.
Castos Folly. A reminder, nothing good comes from messing with powers you don't understand.
Southern Embrace. Thought I heard some enemies. Bear.
Here we go.
Just like the good old days.
Man, they're roasting something on there.
Shoot, nice shot.
Ready, aim.
Here it comes. Stand back.
my feet.
Oh man, that was a battle.
Aye, aye.
Oh, I can set up camp. Nice.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
I've stared down death on the battlefield before. This was different.
I'll say. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
Best views on stream, boo? Nice. From the beginning, I left my body. My soul was pulled towards Adra.
Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next?
My soul traveled through the beyond. A part of it, anyway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
It was beautiful, full of otherworldly light and sound, a place of pure essence.
Well, that sounds kind of nice. What did you see there?
I finally encountered someone in the beyond.
Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it?
It's the same voice I heard in the Adra on the strangle root.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I think so. They don't seem malicious. They seem as confused as I feel.
I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the Beyond, and then you were just sent back.
There's something you want to ask, just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
I don't really understand what happened to me, but I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Rooney will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
What can you tell me about Paradis?
It's the gateway to the living.
Appreciate your gaming
Scenic
efforts. I'd
wood
love to
city that's
support
as
your
beautiful,
streams, but couldn't
dangerous as
find
the
your
wilds
schedule.
around.
Add me on Discord.
Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a
Adivi.
back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradis or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The living lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the living lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
The living land sounds like a haven.
It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
But the end's changing things. Is that it?
That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
I'll be back. Bathroom break. back. Why is this soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growths like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
I've got questions about you.
Good thing you're asking the expert.
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
You missed the anemones of a bigger life like Paradise.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
What did you do before becoming to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
What was that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds familiar.
To add here, bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
So what did you do?
I deserted, and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
You just like fighting for Rutai so much you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Same shit, different uniform.
Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
You had a whole life before coming here.
Yeah. Though, in a lot of ways, it feels like I didn't really start living until I got here. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
Let's talk about Dawnshore.
What do you want to know?
You mentioned training together.
Yeah. I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
Teach me a little bit of everything. I'm a fast learner.
I've noticed. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Okay.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
You can speak to me in dreams too?
The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down, I suppose its death had kind of a beauty.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
The bear was sick. There was nothing I could do.
Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Alright, what would you have done?
Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here?
As it is, do you even hear yourself?
Yeah, sure. Ugh, that stings. All right. I'll shut up. Not the best time, envoy.
You think she'd have listened to the veterans?
Where'd that shadow go? Weird.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them.
Captain Bardotto, I presume.
You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. Told you we were the baddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads.
leave Trevik and his crew alone, or I put it into this here now.
Oh, you mean you can try? Bring me their heads!
Next one's mine.
Hold it, you.
Missed him.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
Yep, I hope you'll put this to good use.
Thank you. Thank you! Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be.
How much is that worth to you?
Well, there isn't much interest in alchemy these days. I really don't have much to give, but I give it all to you. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Okay, I was right there. Alright guys, I'm gonna end right here. We're gonna get ready and take my son to work. And then when I get back, we'll continue this saga. It's starting to get really good. I better save though before I go. I'm actually starting to really get into it, so. Alright. We'll start here when I get back. Probably, I would say around 4:30 or so. 4:30 to 5. So I'll talk to you guys then.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't